Good morning or good evening, wherever you are. Hi, guys. What's going on? What's going on? It's so good to see you this Saturday morning. I had originally planned this for yesterday morning, and then I put out like a survey basically to see if you guys liked Friday or Saturday. And at first, Friday was winning, and then all of a sudden it was like Saturday was the big winner. So I quickly changed it to Saturday morning. So sorry about that. Sorry about the Friday morning psych out. But it's so good to see you guys. Hi, Linda. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Angela. Angela Van Rose is here. She's a wonderful, wonderful creator here. Go check out her channel. She is based in Milan, Italy. She has the most soothing voice, the most beautiful accent. Yeah, definitely check out her channel. Hey, Lauren. Good morning. Alyssa's here. Cindy, Jessica, Jasmine. Hey, guys. Oh, my gosh. It's so good to see you all. Jen Gerard is here. What's up, girl? How are you, Tara? So I just wanted to start off by saying hello to anyone that's new here. I got a really nice like bump in subscribers this past week, and I just want to say thank you. Like, you know, I never know what it is, and it's like it's always like such a nice like surprise, and just it's so, you know, it's nice to see that as a creator on YouTube. It's nice to see like a nice little bump in your subscriber count. So thank you, and I also wanted to mention thank you about my brush set. So I did a collab with Muse Beauty Pro and their in-house brush line, which is ESOM, which is Muse backwards. And the set actually sold out, which I mean, I was shocked. I think they were even a little bit surprised at how quickly they sold. And I can't thank you guys enough. The support is just unbelievable, and I'm so grateful for you guys, and I'm so thankful. I do just want to mention that, oh, Eka, thank you so much. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Eka, thank you so much for the super chat. I did want to mention, because I know some of you are still waiting on the brushes, there's one brush. It is the W21 brush. So they ran out of this brush, but they were expecting a shipment. So I think like basically the first half of the orders that came in, they shipped out those brush sets, but then there's like maybe like half of the orders still left to be sent out because of this one brush. And so those orders, I was told, are going to be shipped out on Monday. So in a couple days. This brush is the one that's really giving us trouble. So this is why the brush set sold out, because we just ran out of these W21 brushes. So they've ordered a whole bunch with the manufacturer again. I don't have an exact date, but we do want to re-release the brush set. We're thinking probably early next year. So unfortunately, not in time for the holidays, because these are like handmade in China. So it does take a little bit of time. But we are thinking like early 2020. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really sorry. I was really hoping to get a restock before the holidays. But you know what? I was like, this could be better, because if you want to spend your like holiday money on it, you'll have some cash afterwards. I think we're all a little richer after the holidays than before the holidays. But anyway, hey, Yoko, how are you? Good morning. Hey, Brenda. Hello. Oh, Brenda says she loves my brush set. Hers arrived a couple days ago. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Sasha. Hey, Tiffany. Hi, Tanya. Oh, Lauren, thank you so much. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Hey, Julie. How are you? How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. All right. A couple other things I wanted to mention. One more thing. One more thing I wanted to mention. I'm going to be doing, well, I'm going to be attempting to do, and I kind of mentioned this, I think, in a previous live stream that I was thinking about it, but I'm going to do a mishmas. So basically, a lot of content creators do like a vlogmas, where they vlog every single day in the month of December. I will be attempting to upload content every single day in the month of December for mishmas, but I don't think it's going to be vlogging. Vlogging for me is just, it's so difficult. And I feel like my life is so boring. There really isn't, there's not that much to tell you every single day. So I'm just gonna have a mix of content. Some of it will be kind of like vlog style. I'll be doing some declutters, going through my collection, you know, maybe cleaning up, like those kinds of videos. Maybe go, you know, do some shopping, shop with me ones. But yeah, so definitely stay tuned for that. It's like now that I've put it out there, I feel a little bit nervous. Hey, Kay's Ways is here. Hey, Kara, good morning. I'm so happy you're catching this live too. Kay's Ways is another great YouTube channel, and I love watching her. We have a similar skin, not a similar skin tone, but a similar skin type. She has sensitive, like eczema prone skin. So that's actually how I found her channel. So Kay's Ways, Kay's with an apostrophe S. Girl, you're too nice. Jen Gerard is saying you are anything but boring. Oh, I'm boring. I'm pretty boring. Oh, Candace, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I hope you guys are excited for Mishmas. It's we'll see. We'll see. I've actually been working on the intro to it because I wanted to do like a special intro for these videos, but I'm not a graphic designer, and I'm definitely not like an anime. Anyway, it's gonna look very homegrown, but at least it'll be a little different. Okay, so Miss Sato, want badass Tom Ford video coming soon. Okay, it is coming soon. I filmed it last night, but I'm gonna film it again because I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts about it. Just quick kind of summary on this badass quad. It's okay. It's okay. It's not his best quad. I'm a little bit disappointed again because I feel like if you're going to put something in this kind of packaging, it's part of your extreme line, you're calling it badass. I want a little bit more, but I'm just going to show you. It's very soft. It's very soft. And I feel like if they had marketed it differently, I probably wouldn't have these expectations. So if you like a softer look, like when I look at this palette, I think it's going to be like sexy and like really evening and smoky, and it's not. And I'm most disappointed in this color. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to finger swatch it. So there it is. And I just feel like it looks sad. I just feel like, oh, Julie, thank you so much. Oh my God, Teresa is dead is here. Hello. Oh my gosh, Teresa is dead is here. She's my girl. She's my girl. Check out her channel if you haven't. Well, she has a disclaimer at the beginning of every one of her videos, but she curses a lot. So if that's not for you, maybe don't check out her channel. But if it is for you, like me, definitely check out Teresa is Dead. But like, it's okay. It's okay. But when I see this color in this pan, like, don't you want it to like, I just want it to like, I don't know, to be electrifying. And it's just not. It looks like a bruise. Thank you, Barbara. Yes, it's lackluster. So it's okay. Like, there's nothing, I don't know, wrong with it. It's just not extreme, you know? It's just, I don't know. But I am going to do a whole nother video because I did a whole look. I talk about my feelings about this, and I was like, let me kind of, I basically want to do more looks to kind of exemplify what I'm trying to say, only because I don't want to poorly criticize a product without, you know, showing a lot of proof. So anyway, oh, Sasha's asking if I've checked out the Victoria Beckham primer. I ordered it. I was a little bit nervous about it because of the ingredients that I have found in Augustina Spader's face cream. Way down on the list, there's like, I can't remember. I say this every time. It's either salicylic or lactic acid. And my skin can't take that. And I tried the cream, didn't really work out for me. It's okay. It's okay. But I checked out the ingredient deck for the Victoria Beckham primer, and no acids whatsoever. So I went ahead and ordered it. I was very, very excited. Oh, Julie, thank you so much. Julie's congratulating on my eSIM collab. Thank you. Expected more from the quad. Yeah, I was expecting more too. So definitely stay tuned for that video because I will actually, I'll show it in action. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Like if they called this, maybe not extreme, if they called this like every day, it would have been better, but not extreme. Oh yes, Tom Ford's makeup. A lot of things are on sale at Barney's right now. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I try and post like when things are on sale or when things like hit the stores or whatever. So definitely follow me over there if you want to kind of keep up on stuff. And I posted on my stories about Barney's. So I feel like the discount is just going to get deeper and deeper as it goes along. So I'm kind of holding out. Right now, there's like an initial 10% and then an additional 10% off. So it's just short of 20%. It's probably around 18% off of cosmetics. So it's still like, it's still okay. It's still okay. I have not gotten the Divine Rose palette. Yeah. I talked about the packaging in my worst products from favorite brands. But I also talked just about the shipping and and the shipping just takes a really long time because they're on the East Coast. But I don't understand why I can get Lisa Eldridge lipsticks the next day, and why Pat McGrath's takes usually 10 days. I don't really get that, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll just wait for this Divine Rose palette, which has been the bane of my existence for like the past month. Where did that comment go? Oh, Julie says Tom Ford sad ass quad. Yeah, it's kind of sad ass, but the two other products I actually really like, the lid lacquer and the mascara. So again, that'll all be in the video. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Brianna, mine came yesterday and I'm in California. I don't know. Mine is supposed to come on Tuesday, which is literally like 2.5 weeks later, I think. Petra, which size Pat McGrath shirt do you wear? So it depends. Like I'm a size, I don't even know if you can tell. I'm like a size like 12. I don't know, 10, 12. I kind of have biggish boobs. The Pat McGrath shirts, if I remember correctly, are unisex. So I originally got large and I don't mind a roomy shirt, so I was okay with it, but the sleeves were so long. So then I ended up getting medium and it fits me fine in the body. I mean, I kind of like oversized clothing, so I wish it was a little bit bigger in the chest, but the sleeves were much better. So if you're around my size, I would get medium. I would get medium. You'll probably be happier with that. The Tom Ford Menelik fragrance. I have smelled it. It's kind of reminiscent of the Kirkchen's Baccarat. I don't have it near me. The Baccarat 540 fragrance. It's a little bit like that, which again is like surprising. When I saw that package, I thought it was going to be a really, because it's like super chrome with the gold, it's shiny. I thought it was going to be like a really clean, kind of sharp fragrance, but it's not. It's very soft. It's kind of feminine. At least that was my impression. And I smelled it at Sephora, I think during the VIB sale. I walked in and I saw like a little display, so I smelled it. That is, that was just that was my impression of it. It was, I don't know. It's like the expectations are really wrong. I almost feel like the marketing team doesn't talk to like the product development team. You know what I mean? I don't know. That could just be me. Yeah, it really smells like Baccarat Rouge. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh, Cindy Wood is letting us know that there's some interesting looking Koyudo Kolinsky brushes in the CD Japan Black Friday sale. That is very, very exciting. I'm going to go take a look right after the live stream. Kolinsky is like a sable, right? Is like a kind of sable. Is it in, it's like in the weasel family, I believe. Lady wants me to, Lady Menelik, could you please swatch all of your Tom Ford blushes? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Maybe I'll put that on my blog. I feel like maybe that's more appropriate for the blog. Oh, oh, Brenda, bye. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Have a wonderful weekend. I just like flipped everything over on my vanity. Just, oh my gosh, 41st anniversary. That is so amazing. Oh, congratulations. Have a great, great weekend. Helen, thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. Sorry, I dropped my phone when Brenda talked about her anniversary. Masato, CD Japan, cdjapan.com. They're a website. They sell a lot of Asian products. Take those black worms from P&G's packet and now imagine how I receive it since customs will have opened it. Oh my God. Jasmine, those black worms. Did you guys ever see Real Genius? It is an old movie. One of my favorites. I think it came out in like 87, 86, 87, 1986, 87. Anyway, they end up like filling someone they don't like. They end up filling this person's house with popcorn because he hates the smell of popcorn. I want to do that to Pat McGrath's house. I want to fill it up with those black worms and be like, here, how do you like it? Real Sasha, yes, Real Genius and the popcorn. Oh my God. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. I'm supposed to be putting makeup on right now for you guys, but I'm feeling really lazy. Oh, and the sequins. Yep. Yep. Half of it will just hang out of the parcel. I mean, mine came with metallic confetti. Oh, okay. She's moved on from black worms to metallic confetti. It's like a joke. It's like those glitter bomb envelopes that you can like send to your enemies. Do you remember that whole thing a couple years ago? Okay. Bonjour. Thank you. Hi from Germany. Hello, hello. Do you do skincare instead? I already did my skincare. That's definitely gonna be a video I'll put up during Mishmas during December. Hello from Hong Kong. Hi, Megan. Hello. What time is it over there? Also, hi from Germany, North Carolina. I love this. I love this international group. Yulia Bud, love your videos so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sasha, best Sicily mask. My favorite is the velvet sleeping mask. It used to be the black rose, but the velvet one took over, the one with the saffron flowers, their newest one. I also think it's a little bit less expensive than the black rose. I just think it's fantastic. It will make your tired face look well rested. And that's hard to do with a mask, I think. Hello, Johannesburg, Taiwan. Okay, let me put on makeup because I am going out to meet a friend later. We're going to do a little shopping. I may vlog it for Mishmas. We'll see. We shall see. Nicole, hello. Nicole Sanchez is here. Nicole, you usually pop up as Yay or Nay Nicole, your channel. So you must be logged in as Happy Saturday. You must be logged in from a different account. But anyway, Nicole Sanchez is the creator behind Yay or Nay Nicole here on YouTube. Definitely check out her channel. She is just a hair over 50, but she does great like hair care videos, skincare, all that kind of stuff, So definitely check her out for sure. And thank you, Desiree. Okay, let me put on some makeup because I really need to anyway. So I actually pulled out my Cicely Blur Expert powder. I like using this as primer. And I did also want to mention that I started to receive the Chantecaille holiday collection stuff, but the lipsticks for some reason are just lagging. So I have the two powders and I have their new, smack myself in the face, the new Buff and Blur brush, and I'm gonna use this with this powder. I'm gonna try it. But I'm waiting for those lipsticks to come in to do a full like Chantecaille holiday video, but I don't know. They've been back ordered and yeah. So this is the Chantecaille, the new Chantecaille blush, and it suspiciously looks like the Sonia G Face One brush that I love. Of course, Sonia G's is goat, and this one is synthetic. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. But I just got it. Oh, little hair came out. I just got it, and it's definitely, I don't know, synthetic brushes just have such a different feel, but it may work with this Cicely powder. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, it definitely picks up product. And this is like probably one of the weirdest, most interesting products I've ever come across. I don't know if you guys ever caught my video on this. I actually did 2 videos because the first one I used it as I would normally use powder, like over foundation. It changed the color of my foundation. I didn't like it. This is pressed. It's like a baked, pressed kind of, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just, it looks like baked clay, like solid baked clay. And I just had real problems with it. And Cicely actually reached out to me and they were like, we're so sorry to hear you didn't have like good luck with it. May we suggest some application tips? And I was like, sure. And of course, like the world's classiest response from a company like Cicely, no surprise, but they suggested I put it underneath foundation. And I was like, underneath liquid foundation? They were like, yep, it works great that way. The woman that I was communicating with said that that was her favorite way of using this powder. So I was like, okay. So I just like to kind of like press a nice layer onto my skin. And I was actually reminded of this product because I don't know if you guys watch Babs Beauty. I think her name is Stephanie. She recently got this and I think she had hauled it. And so I commented, I was like, use it under your foundation. And so in another video where she was like trying new makeup, she was like, Michele Wang says to use it under foundation. And I was like, yes, yes, let me know how it works out. I don't think she's responded. But anyway, she reminded me of it. So I pulled it out. So anyway, I have a light layer of it. And it does actually have a little pigment on there. So that's another reason why I like using it under foundation. Yes, Angela, I will be reviewing that Chantecaille blur powder, and then they have like a highlight powder. So those are the 2 powders that I will be reviewing. And I got 2 of the lipsticks. They came out with like their crystal lipsticks again, and then this brush I'll be using with those powders just to kind of see. But so far this brush is nice. I think it actually did a nice job. All right. So I'm going to ask you guys, because I have like decision fatigue, I think. What foundation should I use? What do you guys think? Let me know. Sound off in the chat. I'm just going to spill a little bit more coffee here. Syrah, okay. Oh, is this one? Oh. Philo, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. What do you mean by overspray? So some powders have a spray over them, and it's usually something like glittery or shiny. And it's an overspray because it's just sprayed on top. It's not actually mixed into the powder and pressed into the pan. And so the product will have a different appearance, and then you'll take your finger and run and take off that overspray, and then it'll be gone. So that's what overspray is. Okay, let me go back. I see a lot of Syrahs. Syrah, Chanel, can you use Syrah? Okay, I see a lot of Syrah and Dewdrops, so I'm gonna go with Syrah. I see a lot of Cicely's Please, but all right, I'm gonna go with Syrah. So I've got 3 and 4 Bare. I don't have any Bare Minerals foundations, unfortunately. So I usually like to use 3 kind of like center lower part of my face, and 4, which is a little deeper around like the perimeter forehead of my face. Sorry, I think I'm missing part of this conversation. Thanks, Cindy. Thank you. My little Christmas tree. The lights are a little sad though. I think you can only see like 5 of them, but yeah, there's like some lights in there. I think I need to like pull them out a little bit. Hello. Hi, Monica. Did you switch the table under with the table that you're sitting on? No, I haven't changed any furniture in my room. It's all still the same. It needs more lights. I know, right? It's a little sad. Although I've always had an affinity for that Charlie Brown Christmas tree, so maybe that's the feeling I'm giving here. Okay, let me start with not 4. Let me start with 3. Okay, so there is 3. And I did wet my sponge in preparation for this. I don't think I would normally use a sponge with this. It's fine. I'll try a sponge with this. Just because it has a thinner texture and I don't want to waste this foundation. Do I have any tips for concealer under the eyes? Well, I had 2. I would say it sounds like you have some fine lines there. One, I would definitely moisturize under your eyes like a lot. Like even like I have the Cicely eye mask, and sometimes I'll just leave like just the thinnest layer of that underneath. It almost acts like a filler. And then I would use like very light coverage concealer. It's unfortunate, but anything heavier is just going to look cakey. Anything heavier, even if you don't have lines, I feel like is going to give you the appearance of lines. So I would just stick with lighter, dewier kind of serum-like concealers. Like the By Terry one is great. I love my Cicely. The Phyto, what is it? No, Stilo Lumiere. This one I really like. You know, like the ones that are kind of like concealer / highlighter, those are the ones that I would kind of stick with. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Oh, did someone? Yeah, this sponge is Sonia Kashuk. It's sold at Target, and it's really like gigantic. It's really huge. Let me hold it up next to my Juno sponge, which isn't wet, and this one's wet. Yeah, oh, Veronica's suggesting also under eye primer like Becca ones or Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah, I mean, I think like a moisturizer or something kind of acts in the same way. The Becca primer is a little bit more of like a lip balm, like an ointment, like it has a thicker kind of consistency, and that's why I'll use like an eye mask. It's kind of the same idea, same sort of thing, like to add like a little bit of moisture and a little bit of like, I don't know, like a film, I guess, and to just sort of put under there. It helps. It helps. Laura's suggesting the Tatcha Pearl is helpful under the eyes too. I didn't personally get along with that one, but I have heard very excellent things about that. So maybe give that one a try too. See if you can get a sample from Sephora. Okay. So Lady Menelik is saying, can you leave the Cicely eye mask under your eyes? You can. I wouldn't leave, like when I use it as an actual mask that I'm going to be removing, I'll put kind of like a glop underneath my eyes, and then I need to remove that. If you want to leave it under your eyes, I mean, just the thinnest layer where you're just like fine, thin layer of it. And I think it acts as like a great primer. Hello from Sweden. Okay, let me add a little bit more of this. Do I need more? No, let me move to the 4. Oh, Denise, this is the Sonia Kashuk sponge from Target. And they're fairly inexpensive. I think I usually wait until they're on sale. They go on sale quite often, and I'll just get like 5, like double packs, and it'll be like 8 for 2 of these sponges. And the sponge, it's a little bit tore up, but it still works fine. Where I find like a lot of sponges, as soon as it starts to fall apart, they start kind of like the little pieces start to fleck off, and then you really can't use it anymore. This lasts like a really long time, a really, really long time. And I do wash them often, and I'm not careful with them, and they're just, they're soft or whatever, but they're not fragile. They're not too fragile. What is, Melissa's asking, what is my favorite cream eyeshadow? Favorite cream eyeshadow? I think, I don't know. They're so different. So I really like the Chanel ones because they're not too soft. So for me, they're just like a little bit easier to use. Like the Tom Ford and the Charlotte Tilbury ones that are very moussey, I feel like I have to be very careful with. But I'm careful with them, and they go on, and they're very, very beautiful, and I love them. But the Chanel ones are a little bit more like putty-like, so I just don't have to be that careful. I can just stick my brush in there and swipe them on carefully. And then there are the ones that are really like glittery and metallic. Like I love the Victoria Beckham lid lusters. I just think they're so gorgeous. But those are also kind of crumbly, and you kind of have to be careful with those. The Chantecaille ones are kind of more like the Chanel, and I like those too. They're a little bit drier than the Chanel, but they're also really beautiful on lids. So it really just kind of depends on like what I'm in the mood for, The Armani tint ones. Oh, the ones that come in the tube. And then they're the ones that come in the tube, which are a little bit, I find like a little bit different to use. Like they're almost like the moussier ones, but in that form. And so, yeah, that's like a whole nother, those are a little bit, I like those for like the metallic ones. I have to try more of the matte ones from Armani, but those are really lovely too. Really lovely too. It just kind of depends. Like the Chanel ones, I feel like if you just kind of feel like using your fingers and getting in there or whatever, I feel like the form, it just kind of depends on your preference. But I think they're all pretty nice. Oh, Barbara, Suku. Oh, Suku Glow Touch Eyes, gorgeous, don't budge. Oh, yeah, they're not available everywhere, but if Selfridges ships to you, then you can order Suku. I should try those. I've been tempted by those. Barbara, you may have tipped me over. Oh, thanks, Nicole. Thank you so much. She's congratulating me on my brush set. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Antonia, you're so welcome. Oh, it was such a pleasure doing the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. They're all in here right now. I mean, who else here is like a huge Lisa Eldridge fan? I could just watch her for days. She just put up a new video this morning, like her holiday gift guide, which I think she does every year. And I'm like, I'm going to save that tonight when I can get like real comfy and watch it. I have not tried any Elsie Cosmetics. I've heard good things. What's your secret of your perfect skin? It's far from perfect. I actually have like a whole little weirdo breakout down here. But I will say this, for me, it's like diet. This is probably because I had pizza last night, for sure. But yeah, if you just kind of like figure out what works for you diet-wise, I think your skin will thank you for it, for sure. Sorry, I'm just putting away this foundation because it keeps tipping over and banging around. Put that away. And let me apply some of this Cicely Stilo Lumiere. I am really trying to use this up, but it's like the never-ending pen of concealer. Not that I use a ton, but geez. Okay. I'm getting into darker lip colors. Do you have recommendations for lip care? I do. I do. And while I look for it, I'll answer Misato's question. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Are you vegetarian? No, I'm basically the complete opposite. I really like paleo. So I eat a lot of meat, and I do eat a lot of vegetables, but I do eat a lot of meat. And with paleo, it's not just any kind of meat. Like you really have to try and eat, you know, grass-fed beef, pasture-raised chicken, pasture-raised pork, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, Nicole, steak pants. Yes. I have a special pair of pants that I wear when I go out for steak. Lip care. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. This is my absolute favorite lip scrub. It is the Frank Body lip scrub. And it is like a sugar scrub, but there's like coffee bits in there. It is so freaking delicious and wonderful. And yeah, I just rubbed this on. I probably try and exfoliate my lips. Well, I was gonna say I try and exfoliate them like once or twice a week. That doesn't really happen. It's like it's like when I know I'm gonna do like lip swatches, I'll do it. I'll definitely do it right before, or before like a really deep lip color. And then I have some of my favorite like lip balms. This Emile Cordon is great. They have a whole bunch of different flavors. Like, what do you say for lip balm? Flavors? It's not colors because they're all basically clear. But anyway, they have different variety. The Chanel Hydra Beauty Nourishing Lip Care. I like this one also. It's one of my favorites. This is probably my second one, and these last forever. This tub is huge. Vivian, yes, coffee lip scrub. It's like, it was like, feels like it was made for me. I mean, so good. I think I saw before, I have pasta pants. Joey saying he or she, I'm sorry, has pasta pants. Coffee scrub, but okay. Hold on. Oh, good. I'm glad you love it. Sarah saying she got it because she loved it. Someone, I think, asked me, like, how do I like my coffee? Did I make that up? Oh, how do you like your coffee? I either like it black or I like it with just a little bit of milk or creamer or something. I try and use almond milk. And whatever, it's a whole long story, but there's like a special almond milk that I have to get. So when I go out, I basically drink coffee black. When I'm home, I'll add my very special almond milk. I'm a she. Okay, Joey is a she. Sorry, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I wanted to be sure. I'm sorry. Oh, almond milk. Okay, almond milk is the best. All right, let me continue on. I don't feel like I need powder today. You know, that's what I freaking love so much about this Surratt foundation. I feel like it gives me such an awesome, like, dewiness, but it's not like sticky or anything like that. Like, the dewiness is actually from the ingredients, not like a result of it just being like this wet formula. Does that make sense? Oh, I just love it. I just love it. Okay. All right. I am going to pull out the Hourglass Unlocked palette. Is that what it's called? It's like I'm testing myself by not looking. Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked. Yeah, this is the Unlocked palette that was originally released last year. And it's back by popular demand. The packaging is different. It's got the chrome top and then the frosted plastic bottom, like their Ghost Holiday or whatever, but all the powders inside are the same. And I love this palette so much. And all of the products in here are unique to this palette. So, oh, I get to watch you on my 40th birthday. Oh my gosh. Joey, happy birthday! And 40, yes! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Your 40s are amazing. I mean, shit starts to go downhill, but it's okay. It's just, you're just at such a better, I think, at just such a better like point in your life, you know, where I feel like the things that are truly important to you, they really come to light. You know, you just know yourself so much better. Anyway, I could go on and on. 40s are the best decade for sure. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you do something fun. I hope you go out to dinner, do something fun. Oh my gosh. Nicole, don't care as much about the little stuff. For sure. For sure. You're just like, oh, whatever. Oh my God. Like, I used to stress about that. Like, please, please. Okay, let me do this. I feel, how long have we been on? 40 minutes. Wow. Okay. Wow, Michelle. It's a new record for you. Yep. I'm playing the same game that I play every time I film. It's like, where's my cleanest brush? Oh, I'll use this one. I'm going to use my Sonia G Face Pro brush. Please suggest any facial oil. Kypris. Kypris. They have these beauty elixirs. I use beauty elixir number 1. It's called 1000 Roses. It is amazing. I strayed from it for a little while, and then I was like, what am I doing? And went back to it. It's so good. It is so good. So I just kind of went between these two shades in here. Oh, Deborah, your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh my goodness. We're in like Sagittarius season now, right? Oh my God, I love you Sagittarians. One of my best friends is a Sagittarius. She's actually the friend that I went to Japan with. Yay. I love Sagittarius season. Woohoo. What would you recommend as one product for dry, dehydrated skin? Okay, I always get confused by the terms. I think there's a difference between dry and dehydrated. Dehydrated, I think, is skin that just needs like water. So you may want to just actually intake more water. If your skin is actually dry, I may have these mixed up. Anyway, there's a difference. If your skin is actually dry, you may have like a leaky barrier. You may suffer from eczema like I do. Because I don't know, I have like dry skin, but I don't have dehydrated skin, whatever the terms are. So if you have skin like mine, I'll just say that, I really, really love the Kypris Antioxidant Dew mixed with the Beauty Elixir 1000 Roses. I did a whole Kypris video if you want to take a look at that. If you want to take a look at my morning skincare routine video, it's in there as well. And I'll talk about like how much I use and the fact that I actually mix it together and like where I use it in my routine. So definitely check out those videos for sure. If you have a leaky barrier, I definitely recommend, for me personally, I love Lemare. I know it doesn't work for everyone, but for me, it acts like a sealant for everything. You know what I mean? It just sort of like seals everything, all my skincare underneath. It protects my skin. I use that at night, and it's almost like a mask. It's almost like I use like the Lemare moisturizer as a mask every night. And I use the moisturizing soft lotion. It's the one that comes in the pump. And I just love it. I love it. Where do you buy Kypris? You can buy it off of the site. You can buy it, I think Nordstrom maybe has them. If you go to any of my videos where I talk about it, like the Kypris Beauty video, I'll have links. Those are affiliate links. So if you use those links, it'll take you right to the products that I'm talking about. And then I'll get a small commission off of those. Of course, if you're not comfortable with that, just go to Kypris, or I think Nordstrom. I think Nordstrom's one is like maybe the only retailer I know of online that sells Kypris. Maybe there's others like Derm Store, Skin Store, one of those. But I usually stick with the bigger retailers ones, especially Nordstrom, in case I need to return something. So yeah. Cynthia, do you get professional facials? I don't. Because of my sensitive skin, I kind of stay away from facials because, I mean, I've gotten maybe like a handful in my life, just, you know, with my girlfriends, just to do something fun. But once I tell them I have eczema and, you know, I can't use any acids, I can't use this, I can't use that, all they're doing basically is like washing my face and massaging it and then putting like moisturizer on. So it's kind of pointless for me. And it's okay. It's okay. I don't have big pores. Anytime I've asked them, I was like, oh, you can like extract, you know, like I would love to, you know, they're like, I don't have big pores. Dry skin generally doesn't have big pores. So I don't get a lot of professional facials. Let me go in with the blush. Okay. I'm going to just going to use my Chikuhodo GSN4 brush. And I'm just going to go between these two. So pretty. Oh, Nicole, your name changed, just by the way, in case you were wondering. It's changed to Yay or Nay Nicole. I just love Hourglass products. I do too. I really like their powder products. I just think they're so pretty. They're definitely shimmery. You have to like a shimmer product, but yeah. Oh, got logged in the right way. Okay, okay. Do you like Lemare treatment oil? It's okay. It's not one of my favorite things from Lemare. It's a little bit on the thinner side. So it just didn't, like, I need some oil. I need some oil, you know what I mean? But some people like it because it is a little bit on the thinner side. So if you don't have extremely dry, problematic skin like I do, it'll probably work perfectly well for you. But I need like oil, you know what I mean? Dim light is my favorite. Whoop. Oh, Yoko, how about the Cicely Black Rose Oil? That one is nice too. That one's nice too. I just find the Kypris one to be a little bit more, not only moisturizing, but I find it to be very calming too. Where the Cicely Black Rose Oil, I think is incredibly moisturizing. It feels great on the skin, but I don't think it necessarily calms my skin because my skin gets very, very angry. It's almost like I can feel eczema brewing underneath the surface. So again, if you don't have that problem, I wouldn't think it's as important. Like the black rose oil would be just fine for you. Joey, have you ever had to deal with hyperpigmentation or melasma? I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation here. It's almost like I have like chicken skin over here. It's like little bumps and it's like there's a lot of redness there or whatever. Like, I sound like a broken record, but the Kypris antioxidant dew, which is what I mix with the oil, is also, it's very calming, but I feel like it helps with hyperpigmentation. I don't know about melasma though, because I feel like that's a different problem, but it helps with this situation. Lauren, my skin screams eczema also. Yeah. Anyone with eczema or, I don't know. I mean, I was going to say like rosacea, psoriasis or something. I don't know because I don't have those skin issues, but I feel like you can like feel it. You can feel it coming, even though you can't see it or whatever. It's like you can feel it. And I know some people think I'm crazy, but I'm like, if you have it, you know what I'm talking about. Let me put on some highlighter because we have to put on highlighter. Okay, I'm going to use my Surat. It calls this the sculpting brush. It's the angled cheek brush. I always call it the angled cheek brush, but I think he calls it the sculpting brush. I'm going to use the highlight in here, which is amazing. This highlight is so good if you like a bright highlight. Pretty, right? Right? Eye cream. I like the Cicely. They have an eye and lip contour cream. I really like that very much. That's the one that I use. I don't use eye cream all the time. Often I should. I get very lazy. It's like the one step in my skincare routine I knock out if I'm tired or whatever. But when I'm on my best behavior, I like the Cicely one. What do you think of olive oil for face? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And then I feel like I've heard that there's the possibility that olive oil may actually be bad for the barrier of your skin over a long period of time. I don't know if that's been proven. I'm not even remember where I heard that, but I bet it would be fine for your body. I know a lot of women use it for like stretch marks or to prevent stretch marks, and I think that's fine. But for your face, where the skin is so much thinner and more delicate, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about olive oil. Deborah, I love chia oil for my face. Have you tried it? No, but I do love chia seeds for sure. Will you do a Q&A? Okay. I feel like kind of an asshole, but I asked you guys for questions like on my Instagram a while ago, on my stories, and I was like all excited. I'm going to film this Q&A, and I kind of forgot that it disappears after 24 hours. Like I couldn't even get it. It didn't save. So I lost those questions, but I do want to do it. I think I may do another assumptions about me because I always think that's a little bit funnier. Oh, Dr. Dre said that some research showed olive oil is actually dehydrating the skin. Yeah, I think it does something to the barrier of your skin. It like breaks it up, so then like all the moisture in your skin just starts to, kind of go away, basically. Jen Loves Reviews doesn't like olive oil for skin or face. That's where I heard it. That is where I heard it. Jen Loves Reviews. That's right. What skincare do you recommend for night? I really like my Lemare. I know that some people don't like it, but I love Lemare. I've been using Lemare since I was 26 or 28, around there. So I've basically been using it for 20 years. And I just love it. I just love it. Okay. Let me do my brows. I've got my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel in Granite. I know. Michelle, get a new brow product. I know. How do you feel about Cicely Color Eye Twists? I like them. They are a chubby stick, and so if you're looking for any kind of precision, they're not great. But for like a cream eyeshadow in stick form, I think they're nice. Oops, look at that lovely glop right there. Nice. Sorry, just cleaning that up a little. So I do like the eye twist. I think the colors are very nice. I think it's very lovely. You can draw like a line onto your lid and then kind of smudge it out a little bit. And it does set, I'm trying to think. I don't think they set down completely, but they get kind of close. So I do like the eye twist. I can't think of any of the colors right now off the top of my head, but I feel like there's a taupey one. It's kind of like a nude. It may actually be called nude. That I very much enjoy from Cicely. I'm afraid to spend a lot and then it won't work. Lemare is so up there. I would get it, from someplace. Maybe that will give you samples. Nordstrom, I know, is pretty good with samples. Sephora, I think I don't know. I think Lemare has told Sephora not to give out samples. I don't know what the deal is, but you can get samples from like Nordstrom or from a counter at like, Neiman Marcus or whatever. They usually have like those foil packs. Try and get a bunch or collect them all and then use it for like a couple weeks straight and just see what happens. But yeah, Lemare was my gateway drug to high-end products. I think it is for a lot of us. Yes. Are you still enjoying the RMS Buriti bronzer? I am. I like that one. It's definitely very unique in its color and it's really pretty. The like purple undertone is so interesting. Hi, Sahara. How are you? Which Lemare moisturizer? I use the soft moisturizing lotion. It's the one that comes in the pump. I started with the heavy duty cream, and then I moved to the soft cream, and then I moved to like one even, I think, thinner than that. And I finally went down to the soft moisturizing lotion because my skin has just gotten a little bit healthier and healthier. And I like the pump, the fact that it's in a pump. So that one's my favorite. So, okay, what eyeshadow should I use? You guys let me know. Anyone? Anyone? Just gonna sip my coffee here. It's like cold at this point. Pat McGrath. Barbara, you read my mind. Do you have one in mind? I was gonna use the Rose 4 quad one. Whoa. So, Jen Gerard, something colorful. Okay, I hear you. Okay. Lady Manelli wants me to use Mothership 3. Lid Lusters, Pat McGrath 5. Okay. Now I'm gonna use Pat McGrath. I see that a lot. So which Pat McGrath? Lady Manelli, I see you. I know you want me to use number 3. Anyone else out there? Yay or nay, Nicole? I wonder when the Rose Mothership will get to us. I know that's the question of the year. That damn palette, I'm telling you, it's like the bane of my existence. Monica's interested in 3 as well. 1176 Rose. Any PMG is fine. Rose. Oh, okay. Number 3 subliminal. I'm getting a lot of Rose. Whatever you're feeling. 1. Okay. You know what? I am going to use a mixture, I think. Let's use 2, 3, if I can, 3 and the Rose, because the Rose doesn't have any mattes. Although thinking about the 3, I think it really only has dark mattes. But let me go grab them. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, so these Mothership palettes are not labeled on the outside, so I have to open each one up. That's 4, 2, 6, 5. It's going to be the last one. How much you want to bet? Yep. 1 and 3. Okay. Okay. Here is 3. Oh yeah, these are a little bit dark in here. And then I've used this one quite a bit. Look at how beat up that one is. Look at that poor green color. And then here's the Rose. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the chats here. I don't know if this is a good match. I've ordered the Divine Rose palette. It still has not arrived. I'm telling you. The slowest donkey is on its way over here from the Pat McGrath warehouse because it's taken like 2.5 weeks. Very annoying. Okay. Got mine 2 days ago. Sasha, favorite holiday candle. I think so far it's this one. I don't have that many, but that's the Diptyque holiday one. I think it's called Protective Pine. I personally like the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia. This one to me just kind of reminds me of winter for some reason. And I just got the replica, the Margiela by the Fireplace one. I have not burned it yet. I haven't burned it yet because it's not a scent I think I would normally enjoy, so I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, I think I need to pick between the rose and the 3. Okay, I'm going to use the 3 because I haven't used it in such a long time and I do enjoy it. But I think I'm going to need like a lighter transition shade. So let me pull out 1, because 1 has one of my favorite transition shades ever. This one right here. And again, the search for a clean brush. Let's see. You know what? I didn't use powder, did I? Okay, I'm going to just lightly powder my eyes just so I have kind of a base to work with. I'm going to use my By Terry tinted hyaluronic powder in Rosy Light. I'm going to just powder all around my eyes quickly. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you so much. Use Blitz Amethyst, please. Okay. I don't know where the well, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. Looking for fireplace candles since I live in Brooklyn and I don't have a fireplace. Oh, you should get one of those like candelabras, and then you could just stick like a whole bunch of what are those called? The like little tea lights? The little ones, you know what I'm saying? You can get like a ton of those at IKEA for not that much. Oh, the scent. Oh. I got it at Sephora. That one. I'm sure you know that though. Okay. Let's move on to the eyeshadow. What fat finger merch, definitely. I'm telling you, I'm like, I don't understand. I was just watching Alexandra Anelli, I think is her name. She does the most beautiful eye looks, and she just slapped on some shimmer onto her eyelids with her ring finger and didn't get it anywhere else. I was like, how is that even possible? I don't know. All right, I'm using my Crease Pro brush. I'm going into this shade in Subliminal 1 just to get a transition down. Oh, Diptyque Photo Bar. I just finished mine. It's so sad. In fact, I have some brushes in it. I just cleaned it out. I have to get another one. It's the best like wood burning smell ever. How do you clean the glass? So I like carve out as much of whatever's left over as possible. Like I just kind of take like a butter knife, and then there's the silver thing that the wick sits in. I make sure that is out, and then whatever's left over, I stick the whole thing into a microwave and microwave for about, I don't know, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. I take it out and then I just wipe the rest of it away and then I just wash it. That is it. But yeah, just carve out as much as you can and then get that metal piece out. Great candles. Oh, Laura, I think, not that I think this is helpful to you, I'm not sure, but I think Chantecaille came out with like a really, really fair skin, future skin. So maybe they're expanding that foundation line, color line. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, let me see if I can. Is this Blitz Amethyst? Is this the one you want me to use? All right, I need, I don't know if this is too dark to go. Maybe I'll just use this purple for my outer corner. No. Yeah, let me use that purple just really, really lightly. We'll start there and see what happens. I need a fluffy brush. I'm using my Tom Ford 13 brush. I'm going to go into this purple shade here. I'm just picking up just a little bit. Nice and sparkly. Oh, hey, Chaz. Chaz is here. Listen in while you do your makeup. Well, let's do it together. Let's do it together. What are you using today? I know you, did you get the Jeffree Star palettes? Were you able to snag those? I think you did, right? Oh, Catherine, my husband calls you the voice. He says it's so calming. Really? That's so interesting. I mean, I'm hearing that a lot now that I'm doing YouTube, but that's, you know, it's like when you hear your own voice. When I first started doing YouTube and I was editing myself, I was like, ah, it's like my voice is terrible. But thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, hi from Hawaii. I am going to be in Maui in a couple of weeks. I will be there the second week in December. I will be pre-filming for Mishmas so that I have content every day for you guys, but I will be there for about a week. Hey, Iris! Iris is here, just jumped on. I'm so glad you did. How are you? Is it as cold in California as it is here in Vegas? I woke up and it was like 40 degrees or like 30, 39, 40 degrees. And not that I'm complaining because I actually like the colder weather, but it's shocking. It's shocking here in Vegas. Just got out of yoga. You're so good. You're so good. I started doing Pilates again, and it's really helping my back. I hurt my back, I don't know, feels like a couple months ago at this point, and Pilates is really helping. Oh, it's chilly in Sacramento. Okay. Bit cold here. I just left Vegas, come to Bay. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks. It's warm in San Diego. I love Pilates. It's helping my sciatica a ton. Yeah, it just really, it's like the exercise version of like traction. I feel like it just like expands your back, you know, just really lengthens it. Okay. I swear I'm taller than I was before I started. I mean, I feel, whenever I leave Pilates, I definitely feel like an inch taller. I'm like, wow, my posture is so great. Okay. That's the purple down. What should I put all over my lid? Should I put this down all over my lid? Or do I need something? You know what? I'm going to put, this clean? Yeah. I'm going to use my Sonia G Builder Pro Brush. I'm going to go into this champagne shade. I'm going to put that kind of all over my lid, and then I'll layer this color on top. It's so weird. You know, I don't think I've used this palette, like just this palette basically, ever. It's like I'll come in here for like a color, which is probably why you can see the mattes aren't used, but I'll come in here for like one of these colors or like this one, you know? Oh, the Azores. I would love to go there. One of my best friends, his mother was originally from there, and he went, was able to go before she passed away, which was really nice, and loved it, loved it. Said it was just beyond gorgeous. Okay, so just a little bit of the champagne down. And now I'm gonna go in. I said this one, right? Now I'm looking at this one. Can you guys see how this one shifts to like purple? Yeah, this one looks more like periwinkle. I think I'm gonna use this one. Which one's Blitz Amethyst? Because I don't have this stupid color card. I wish she printed the names here. Is it this one or this one? The blue one. Okay. I'll use the blue one. I just dropped Mothership 1 on the ground. It's so heavy, it shook the whole house, and my dog is now barking downstairs. I'll pick it up later. Okay, I've got Blitz Amethyst on my finger. I'm just putting that in the center of my lid there. And I'm just kind of blending it onto that purpley color. I think I need a little blending help over here. Christine. Yeah, I'd love to put her in all my videos. She's not always cooperative. She can be very like wiggly, and I take her to daycare 3 times a week, and that's generally when I try and film because she can bark and she likes attention. Sometimes she'll just sit outside my door and whine or whatever. So I'll try and incorporate her when she is here. Like right now, I could probably grab her, but you know, when she's, you know, that saying like, let sleeping dogs lie. She's like one of those because once I wake her up and get her going, all she wants to do is play. And so she'll just sit here and whine with her toy. But yeah, she usually just is sleeping. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Jennifer Joyce Beauty is here. Another great YouTube channel. You know, I assumed you guys knew that Jen Gerard also has a YouTube channel. You may not know that. You may not know that. Not only does she have her own makeup company, but she has her own YouTube channel. So definitely check out Jen Gerard's channel. Definitely check out Jennifer Joyce Beauty's channel. 2 fantastic channels. Oh, Deborah, you're so welcome. I know this palette is such a fun palette. When she came out with her first 3 palettes, this was the one that I knew I was definitely going to get. Obviously, I got all 3. But I was like, wow, like you had never seen like shadows like this. This was like the most exciting, I thought. And Iris, I got the oh, okay. I read that wrong the first time. The Designer Pro brush. Where's mine? Where's mine? Oh, here it is. So I really like this. Here's the Designer Pro brush. It kind of reminds me of, it's like a fluffier kind of version of Wayne Goss's airbrush. So it's kind of like a similar shape, but it's thicker. So it's just, I feel like it can do so much, which is probably why I feel like really versatile brushes end up being very confusing, because you're like, I'm not sure, but you can almost do anything with this brush. So it's great for highlight. It's great for setting underneath the eyes, blush, because it also kind of reminds me of the Suku blush brush. It's great to add a little bit of blush. I mean, I think it's like, if you travel, this would be like one of those like very good brushes to bring along with you. Very, very, very multi-purpose. But I love it. I love this one. Barbara Clark is saying she loves Kinky Sweat's video review of it. Yes, I love all of Kinky Sweat's videos, all of them. Deeper Than Skin Deep is here. Hello, how are you? So good to see you here. Oh my God, yes, I love Kinky Sweat. Yeah, yeah, she's just amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, Yair Nicole is saying if you pare it down, you can do your face with very few brushes. Totally, totally. But this one is just such a great versatile one. And I like that it's kind of like, it's the shape of like a little paw. I love it. Hey, oh, thank you so much. Deeper Than Skin Deep saying she loves my channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where am I in this eyeshadow application? Okay, I need a little bit more of this Blitz Amethyst on my left eye. Add a little bit more. And then I'm gonna take this brush again and just kind of blend the champagne into that amethyst. What do we think? So pretty. It's so much like softer than you think it's gonna look when you look at this palette. Of course, I could go deeper, but I think I'm gonna leave it there. I like it. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Thank you. Antonia, Scott Barnes brushes. You know, I never ordered them. And then I thought, let me get them when he, you know, because he announced that he was coming out with all this new makeup, and I got really, really excited. And thank you. And oh, sorry, we just put that down. And so I think his makeup launched just this past week, I want to say. And so I go on and I'm like, oh, great, you know, I'll order the brushes, whatever. His makeup is a little bit more expensive than I was anticipating. So I bought 5 out of the 6 new palettes. I basically purchased an eyeshadow palette, or 4 out of the 5. Basically, I didn't get one of the palettes. The really colorful eyeshadow palette, I didn't get because I didn't think I was going to use it that much. So I got the neutral eyeshadow palette, the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. So I got those 4 palettes. And after I added all those into the cart, I was like, maybe I won't get the brushes at this moment. Okay, you love them. Okay, maybe that'll just have to be the next purchase, but it just seemed like a lot. So I got, yeah, I got 4, I think 4 out of the 5 new palettes. So a review on that will be coming for sure. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like these. Again, much softer than I thought it was going to be, but yeah. Okay, let me find a makeup wipe and here we go. Get all this off my fingers. Monica. Oh, Monica, thank you so much. She says she got my Esom brushes. Thank you. And it'll be her first natural hair brushes. Can't wait. Yeah, and I think there may be a little bit of a learning curve, but I think once you kind of get a feel for them, you may like them more than synthetics. We'll see. Some people like synthetics more. I happen to like, especially for eyes, I happen to really like natural hairbrushes. Rag Trends is saying, I got ready for work with you, drove to 2 different appointments, and I'm so excited you're still here. I'm still here. Where are we going? An hour and 20 minutes. I don't have to meet my friend till later, but I do need to pop off soon. So let me finish this up with some eyeliner, mascara, and lips. All right. I've got my Tom Ford Emotion Proof liner in Dominator. It's just black, basically. And I'm just going to line. Just a little bit. Oh, Catherine. I mean, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully they're going to be restocked, my brushes, in the new year. I don't have an exact date, but as soon as I do, I will get that to you guys. It's always difficult to estimate time when things are handmade, and these brushes are handmade. I think that's kind of enough. It's such a soft eye look, actually. I think that's kind of enough. I'll add some mascara. I think that'll be plenty. I need my lash curler. Where is my lash curler? Where'd you know? It's like, I know it's here somewhere. It's like, where's Waldo? Oh, God. Oh. Bye. Bye. Thank you. What lip are you going to do with this look? I'm thinking something in Blackberry range. I think so too, Deborah. But let me find my lash curler. What is going on? Oh my God. Such a mess. I am such a mess. Please tell me I'm not the only one this happens to. Please make me feel better. I mean, seriously, this table is not that big. Did I put it away? Okay. I don't know where my lash curler went. It literally got up and walked away. It got up and walked away. And my only backup is this weird teeny tiny one from MAC. It's like meant for just like a few lashes at a time. Bye. I always lose my lash glue. It's like, it's the thing that you use every single freaking time that goes off. Miss Fuzzy Butters ran off with it. Probably. I do find curious things in her bed sometimes. Actually, my old dog, I could not find my wallet. And I have one of those big wallets. I couldn't find it. This was years ago. And I was tearing apart my apartment. I didn't know where it could have gone. I couldn't leave without it. And it ended up in my dog's bed. She was like lying on top of it. I lose my lash curler every day too. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. And I know as soon as this live stream ends, I'm going to see it clear as day. I just know it. Okay. Oh my God. I'm going to have to do like sections. Is this even working? Oh, actually, yeah. I have to do like a half of my eye at a time. Jasmine, sorry, Michelle, I'm actually notoriously organized. Fine. Fine. I never lose anything and know where everything is. My friends love me because when I come over, I'll even tidy up their homes. Well, I wish you lived in Las Vegas then, because I'd be like, go nuts. Go nuts. Oh, Janice, I'm afraid to curl my lashes. It freaks me out. It used to freak me out too. And can I just tell you, living in New York City, you'll ride the subway, guaranteed during rush hour in the morning, someone is curling their eyelashes on the subway. Like they're putting on their full face of makeup and you'll see them whip out their eyelash curler. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, it freaks me out. But every morning I would see it. I would see someone doing that. I'm like, what in the hell? Is Teresa is dead still here? I bet she could vouch for my statement just then. Or even Kay's ways. Any of my New York YouTubers here? There's always some crazy lady curling their eyelashes on the subway. It's just so nuts. Okay. Wow. Hi, Emily. How are you? We've got a first timer here. How are you? I hope Kara's saying there's too much craziness on the trains. Like you wouldn't believe. Like you just have to live in New York to understand how crazy it is. I mean, just every single day. Every single day. The things I've seen. Someone totally naked. I've seen someone stabbed. I've seen someone gunshot. I've seen people having sex. Just so much happening on the subway. Yeah, it's amazing. It can be entertaining though. Oh, totally. Totally. It's like the best form of entertainment. In fact, if you guys are ever curious about the New York subways, there is an Instagram feed called Subway Creatures. And it's not just New York subways, it's like subways in general, but I want to say like 90% of the posts are New York City subway posts. And I mean, it's amazing. Like livestock, people have like full-on animals there, performances. I mean, just, yeah, crazy. Cindy, I love that Instagram. I mean, it's so good. It's so good. I think my favorite Subway Creatures one was from the perspective of like the ticket booth agent, an actual MTA agent working the ticket booth. And they're usually sitting right in front of the turnstiles. And there's Metro cards in New York. And so it looks like a little like plastic credit card, right? You slide it through and then you can walk through the turnstile. This girl was taking like $2 bills and like trying to move that through where you would slide your Metro card. And the ticket booth agent was just like, honey, no, honey. It's just like over her. She kept trying to do it. Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. Bless her. She was determined too. She would like look at the agent who was going, you could see the finger. No, honey. And she was just like she was going to make it work. Make it work. No, you don't need badass. Just hang on to double indemnity. Yeah. What made you move from New York to Nevada? A lot of things. Let me think. Basically, we were getting priced out. So my husband was just like between jobs. Basically, the industry that he worked in just collapsed. Like it just didn't exist anymore. And so he just had a hard time finding a job. And when you find a job, they would eventually close the department. So anyway, we were just like, we need to just get out of here. And we, he's born and bred in New York. I had been living there since I was, 17 or whatever. And so it was time for a change too. And of course, we thought about moving to, like Chicago, Boston, Seattle, Denver. And I was like, it kind of just felt like it would end up being kind of more of the same. And I was like, I want something different. If I'm going to uproot my life, I want something different. And, but there were certain things that I wanted. I wanted a lot of restaurants. I wanted an international airport. I wanted, as a minority in this country, I'm like, I don't want to move to some place where I feel it, you know, where I feel like I'm a minority. So Las Vegas it was, because it's a heck of a lot different, and it had all those things that I wanted. So yeah, Vegas really is, it's the best for restaurants. I mean, it really gives New York a run for its money. And yeah. So, this is from MAC, this lash curler. Oh my God, did I lose this too? Did I put it away? I'm not even joking. Where did this lash curler go? It's MAC. It's MAC. Oh my God, I'm really losing my mind. What did I do with that lash curler? Okay, we're not even going to discuss this right now because that's freaking weird. Did I drop it? Oh, I dropped it. Is my other one down here? No. Okay, this lash curler. Yeah, this is from MAC. What is that? Isn't it so funny? I was like, I have to get this. It's a teeny tiny lash curler. I haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury lash curler. Are you going to get badass anyway? I mean, I have it. It's mine, whether I like it or not. Come visit Vancouver. I want to. I want to. I think that is definitely within the next year. I wish I could show you guys my makeup right now, but I can't. I can't move the camera. But yeah, it's covered. And I also have my laptop here, which I don't usually, so it's also taking up a lot of room. So, okay, let's move on to lips. Okay, I wasn't sure if I actually put mascara on. I did. Let's move on to lips. Someone suggested a blackberry kind of color. So I have my Lisa Eldridge right here. No, that's the nude one. I can never remember the names. Velvet Beauty, that's pink. Velvet Muse? Nope. Velvet Decade. Okay, this one is, I think this was the neutral deep one, right? There was Velvet Midnight. Velvet Myth. Should we do Velvet Myth? Is that blackberry enough? Because I think Velvet Midnight is a little bit too deep. Oh, should we try it? Let's try her dabbing method. Did you guys watch Lisa Eldridge's video about like how to wear like dark lips or easy ways to use her lipsticks? And she kind of used it like in a dabbing way, like kind of like a stain. Midnight Decade. Okay, hold on. So here's Decade, so it's more neutral, and then Midnight is the more purpley one. I'll go with Midnight. I'll go with Midnight. Okay. So funny. Midnight Decade. Midnight Decade. Okay, got my Beast mirror here. Did she went right in with the bullet, right? She just kind of tapped it. That's what she did. I'm gonna do the same thing. These lipsticks are so pigmented, like just the tapping, like I'm definitely getting some color down. She used her finger, which weirds me out. Okay, I'm gonna use my finger. I'm gonna try it. Just gonna get some onto my fingertip. Oh, thank you, So Young Park. Thank you so much. She says, I'm such a fangirl. Won't buy any makeup without first checking if you've reviewed it. A small token of support is thanks for awesome content. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. That's really nice. I was afraid, like when I try and basically like thin or sheer out anything dark, I always am worried that it's going to be streaky, you know, that it's going to do something weird. But that actually applied really, really evenly, very nicely. Stephanie Marie is here. Hey, girl. She says, my eyes look pretty. Thank you. I'm sure you guys all know Stephanie Marie, but definitely check out her channel if you don't. So good. So, so good. Bye. Bye, deeper than skin deep. I'm going to be doing a badass video, so comparisons and all that stuff will be in that video. I am meeting my friend for lunch, so I don't want to do like full on, because that's just not a good look. I feel like when you have dark lipstick on and it just starts to fade away while you eat, it's so unattractive. Kimberly, I have a lot of thoughts about that, so it's okay. I mean, the palette is okay. The palette's okay. Okay, now for selfish question. What's your favorite Japanese brush for cream blush? Want to branch out from Sonia G. Okay. For cream, I have a Chikuhodo brush that I like to use. And it's not here, of course. Where is it? Hang on. I'm going to get it. Where did this brush go? Sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I've got a couple of favorites. This Chikuhodo GSN 05. Sorry, it's been like smushed in my brush cup. I like this. It reminds me of the Tom Ford cream foundation brush. And I really like it because it like buffs really well. It's just nice. It is, I will say though, and you can probably tell by looking at it, it's not the world's softest brush. So, you know, it's nice and I think it's very effective. So if you have super sensitive skin, maybe this one is not great for you. What would be great for you is this Koyudo, this is that Fupa brush, which I know we all have had a nice chuckle over the name. It's the Fupa, I think it's the O2 brush, and it comes in a little container like this. Yes, the Fupa 02 brush. You can get this off of Beautylish. I actually recommended this in my Beautylish gift card event video, and I think it was sold out at that point. I don't know if they've gotten it back, but this is great. You see how dense that is? It just makes really, really quick work for any kind of like cream product. And then I like this brush is the Chikuhodo, their T line. This is the T3. But these kind of like small flat top kabuki brushes are great for cream blushes, cream contour, powder, I mean, it's great for both. So I really like anything that you can find with like these shapes, something dense with like short kind of chubby bristles like this, or like a small kind of compact kabuki brush, I think would be great. So I hope that answers your question. Let me know. Okay. Let me top this off with some gloss. Sorry, Cindy's saying lots of Fupa brushes in the CD Japan Black Friday sale. So cdjapan.com, they have a lot of brushes, a lot of Koyudo brushes there. So definitely check that out. Choked on coffee with that name. It's a name, all right. It's a name. And I had to retake the part where I'm talking about the name of that brush in my Beautylish video like 10 times. I kept saying Fupa. And yeah, wanting to laugh. Let me top this off actually with the Surratt lip gloss. Let me grab that. The Surratt lip gloss in Ton. Woo. Love, 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 love this lip gloss. And Surratt lip glosses have appeared at Costco. You can get like a pack of 2 for $30, which is a very good deal, but you have to like both colors. So just FYI on that. Stephanie Marie is saying, oh my God, it kills me every time. Oh, lost in translation. So there is the Ton lip gloss. This is basically like the lip gloss version of that color. Yes, Surratt at Costco. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Janice is saying, by the way, thanks for the suggestion for that Lord Jones lotion. Seems to be helping my arm pain since the truck totaled my car. Oh, God, that sounds awful. I'm glad it's helping. Yeah, it's helped me a lot. Oh, thanks. Stephanie Marie is saying that she thinks my look is gorgeous today. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So I think that's it. I don't know why that's a question. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. So yeah, so definitely keep an eye out for my Tom Ford Badass review because I have a lot of thoughts about the quad. I don't think it's awful, but I don't think it's great. But I think it also really depends on your personal preferences. It's just not as va-va-voom as I thought it was going to be. So if you think you're going to be getting like the most extreme badass look from that quad, it's not going to happen. I don't think. It's just it's a lot softer than I like, but I really do like the lid lacquer and the badass mascara. So definitely keep an eye out for that video. I'm going to try and get it up this weekend sometime, if not very early next week, because I initially recorded a video with it all, and I was like I couldn't form my thoughts about it, but I think it's all finally resonated, so I'm gonna film another video on it, so that's why it's taking so long. But anyway, thank you so much. Thanks for all the girl talk. Thank you. So that's it. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour and 42 minutes. Thank you guys so much. Do not forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. I would really appreciate that. And if you're on here and you haven't subscribed, I would also love that. That would be amazing. But thank you guys so much. I will see you all next time. Bye.